walking this old road since the break of dawn. Dust on my jacket, but I keep moving on. These boots I'm wearing got stories they've told. Leather cracked from the miles and the night so cold. Every step whispers something I can't ignore. Ain't the same girl I was when I left your door. In these rusty boots I walk through the pain, through the dry summer heat and the pouring rain. They carried my heart when it fell torn in two, through the long rough miles after losing you. Yeah, the road's been hard, but I'm learning the truth. Strength grows deep in these rusty boots. I lost a little love on the desert floor, left some tears behind. I won't cry no more. Wind keeps singing songs I used to know, but I'm humming new ones everywhere I go. Every scuff mark shows I survived the fight, walking forward slow into a brand new light. In these rusty boots I've walked through the pain, through the dry summer heat and the pouring rain. They carried my heart when it fell torn in two, through the long rough miles after losing you. Yeah, the road's been hard, but I'm learning the truth. Strength grows deep in these rusty boots. Maybe someday I'll find love again, but I ain't rushing hearts like I did back then. For now it's the highway and the sky so wide, and these old boots walking with fearless pride. In these rusty boots I'm standing up tall, a woman who rose after taking the fall. Every worn out line, every dusty groove shows a fire inside that keeps me on the move. Yeah, I found my spirit, I found my proof. Strength lives on in these rusty boots.
Rode out early, Willie, where the rocks rise, sun hitting gold on the canyon sides. Every hoof beat's carrying something I know, a memory calling from so long ago. Wind starts whispering secrets I once kept, truths buried deep where the shadows slept. Hearing those canyon echoes riding through these canyon echoes. Found your ribbon tangled in the sagebrush weeds, faded like the trail where the river bleeds. I held it tight though I knew I should let go, but the canyon keeps bringing back what I used to know. Every rock wall's whispering your soft goodbye. Makes a tough man break when he hears you cry. Hearing those canyon echoes calling my name, bouncing back stories of love and of blame. Your voice still lingers in the dust and the stone, a reminder that I ain't riding alone. Yeah, the past comes knocking wherever I go, riding through these canyon echoes. Maybe someday the wind will set me free. Let the canyon hold the hurt you left to me. But tonight the stars feel heavy and low, while I'm chasing shadows in the afterglow. Hearing those canyon echoes haunting my trail, telling the tale of a love gone pale. Still a ride onward, even though I know your heart still calls in the undertow. Yeah, forever wrapped in the twilight's glow, I'll remember these canyon echoes. I was raised where the sagebrush grows, where the red dirt wind and the wild wind blows. Every morning sun hit the canyon sings, and I'll learn to run with those wild horse dreams. Freedom calls like a whisper in the rain. Once it grabs hold, it don't let go again. Like them wild horses running fast through open courses, hearts untamed by broken forces, want to chase the great unknown. Ain't no fence that's gonna hold us, ain't no storm that's gonna fold us. We're the fire that the night endorses, riding free like wild horses. Mama said I had a restless soul, a heart too big for a simple role. Guess she knew I'd ride beyond the pines, looking for a life that's truly mine. Moonlight on my back as I chase the day, dusk of dawn calls me home again, I'll ride the wind like a Mustang's friend. We're just wild horses, chasing dreams through untamed courses. Every mile the good Lord forces leads us where our spirits roam. So I'll keep riding through the darkness, leaving every fear that marks us. 'Cause I'm born to run, no use in cautious, living free like wild horses.
I found a stack of memories on the old porch rail. Letters you wrote when love felt like a fairy tale. Poured a little whiskey just to calm my mind, but every line you wrote hits harder every time. Smells like cedar dust and broken vows, and I'm still learning how to let go somehow. These whiskey little letters keep burning in my hands, fade like footprints in the desert sand. I'll read them out loud in a shaky tone, feeling every word like a cut to the bone. Baby, I wish we'd held on better, but all I got left are these whiskey little letters. Your cursive curls like smoke rising in the night, soft and pretty, but it stings just right. I'll trace each page like I'm touching your skin, knowing damn well I can't go back again. The past keeps knocking like it wants me back. I'm trying hard to stay on a different track. These whiskey little letters keep burning in my hands, fading like footprints in the desert sand. I'll read them out loud in a shaky tone, feeling every word like it cut to the bone. Baby, I wish we'd held on better, but all I got left are these whiskey lit letters. Maybe someday I'll light a match, set those memories free at last. But tonight I'm sitting here alone, drinking to a love long gone. These whiskey lit letters glow soft in the flame, taking me back when you whispered my name. I'll read them again with a quiet sigh, then let them drift up to the midnight sky. Baby, I hope you found something better. I'm letting go now of these whiskey little letters.
Dust kicks up on this old dirt lane.
Been driving circles around what's gone, trying to find a place where I'll belong. Every mile marker calls your name. Every sunset looks the same. On this lonely horizon, I'm chasing truth, searching the distance for a piece of you. Sky bleeds amber across a great unknown, but the road keeps whispering I'm riding alone. Yeah, the world keeps turning, but I keep fighting for hope on the lonely horizon. Old steel strings on the seat beside me echo the memories that won't set me free. Your faded picture on the dashboard shakes with every turn this old heart makes. I've run from the past till the tires wore thin. Still hear your goodbye in the engine spin. On this lonely horizon, I'm chasing truth, searching the distance for a piece of you. Sky bleeds amber across a great unknown, but the road keeps whispering I'm riding along. Yeah, the world keeps turning, but I keep fighting for hope on the lonely horizon. Someday I'll find a town that feels right, where the stars don't remind me of losing the fight. But tonight this highway's all I've got, holding me steady through every thought. On this lonely horizon, I see a spark, tiny but steady in the falling dark. And maybe tomorrow I'll start again. Let the sunrise show me where life begins. Yeah, I'll keep driving, keep surviving till hope breaks the lonely horizon.
Night winds whisper through the old pine trees. Stars shine silver on the fields and me. Got my boots in the dirt where the wildflowers bloom, humming soft beneath that hickory moon. Memories drift easy in the cool midnight air. Every mile from you feels Letters of burn still float in my mind. Ashes of love I had to leave behind. But the fireflies guide me like they always do, showing the path to a life brand new. Lost what I love, but I'm finding my fire, rising again from the aches and desire. Under this hickory moon, I'm finding my way, healing the heart you broke yesterday. The shadows are dancing, but I'm standing strong, singing my truth where I truly belong. Yeah, the night feels gentle, holding me soon, wrapped in the glow of that hickory moon. Maybe someday our roads might meet, but tonight I'm walking with steady feet. Let the night sky carry this heart of mine to a place where the stars and freedom align. Under this hickory moon, I'm learning to shine, leaving your shadow far back in time. Soft winds are humming a sweet, hopeful tune, guiding me on with the hickory moon.
I woke up early with a rooster's cry, boots on the porch for the world passed by. Grabbed my hat and hit the gravel line, chasing the day with a heart like mine. The sky turned gold with a brand new shine, back road whispering, boy, you're doing fine. 'Cause it's a back road sunrise, painting fire across the skies, rolling down the dirt with open eyes, feeling free as a wild geese fly. Ain't no city lights or big town lights, just me in the morning, we idealize. Yeah, riding into that back road sunrise. Saw an old barn leaning in the amber glow, been standing proud since years ago. Wind in the fields hums a lullaby, singing soft to the passing night. Every mile ahead feels warm and bright, like the world's reset in the early light.
before, but today I'm rich with something more. A quiet truth in the open air, telling me I'm right where I ought to be there. It's a back road sunrise, lifting dreams before my eyes. Every shade of gold feels like a sign that this wild old heart will be just fine. Ain't no fear left to compromise, just me and the dawn in perfect ties. Forever chasing that back road sunrise.
Morning light creeps over the dust and clay. I'll tighten up my reins, start another day. Boots hit the stirrups, feel the cold wind rise. Riding out steady toward that saddle sunrise. Ain't no road easy when you're chasing dreams, but I'll ride on through the cracks in the silent seams. With this saddle sunrise, I'm heading on through, leaving the shadows in the thought of you. The sky burns red like a promise made, showing the trail where regrets will fade. Yeah, the world feels new in the early light's eyes, riding strong into that saddle sunrise. Coyote cries echo through the distant stone, reminding me, darling, I'm still alone. But the morning breeze whispers something kind. Maybe the desert's helping clear my mind. Every hoof beats pounding out the fear I felt, mending the cracks where my heart once melt. With this saddle sunrise, I'm heading on through, leaving the shadows and the thought of you. The sky burns red like a promise made, showing the trail where regrets will fade. Yeah, the world feels new in the early light's eyes, riding strong into that saddle sunrise. Maybe someday love will find me again, beneath the open sky and a wild west wind. But for now I'm riding where the light runs wide, just a worn-out cowboy with the dawn as his guide. With this saddle sunrise, I'm finding my way, stepping out clean from yesterday. The fire in the sky paints hope so bright, taking me forward in the break of light. Yeah, I'll carve my story across endless skies, riding on with that saddle sunrise. I grew up chasing big blue skies, riding fence lines where the red dust lies. Daddy said, son, keep your heart real clean, but I was born running on cowboy dreams. Sunset painting gold on the canyon walls, a wind whispering names I can't recall. 'Cause I got cowboy dreams, wild as a Mustang scream, riding through the night where the starlight beams. Life ain't easy as it seems, but I'll keep holding tight to every broken, restless thing. Yeah, I'm living on these old cowboy dreams. Saw mama crying when I left that town. Said every cowboy's gotta lay roots down. But I just tipped my hat and kissed her cheek. Freedom's been calling me every week. Moon hanging low like a lantern flame. Out here the dust knows every name. Guess I got cowboy dreams, wild as a Mustang scream, riding through the night where the starlight beams. Life ain't easy as it seems, but I'll keep holding tight to every broken, restless thing. Yeah, I'm living on these old cowboy dreams. Maybe someday I'll settle down, trade restless nights for a small ranch town. But until that horizon calls my name, I'll ride these dreams through the dust and flame. I'm living cowboy dreams where the fire still fiercely gleams. Every mile of ride still redeems pieces of my old routines. And when the daylight fades, I'll be right where I'm meant to be, forever chasing wild cowboy dreams. I've been riding down these dusty trails, sun beating down on my old faded hat, boots full of gravel, heart full of faith. Ain't looking back, no, I ain't doing that. Wind keeps humming like a front porch tune, carrying memories across the afternoon. On these dusty trails where the wild wind wails, I'm chasing dreams that never seem to fade. Every mile I ride with the sunset by my side, feels like the good Lord lighting up my way. Got an old guitar in the back of my truck, strings sing sweet when the night gets cold. Ain't got much
got my luck and a story in my chest waiting to be told. The sky turns amber as the night rolls in. Feels like freedom crawling on my skin. On these dusty trails where the wild wind wails, I'm chasing dreams that never seem to fade. Every mile I ride with the sunset by my side, feels like the good Lord lighting up my way. May tear, but this heart won't break. Every breath I take feels like a brand new stake in the ground. On these dusty trails I'll leave my tales carved in the dirt where my shadow lays. And when the morning comes and the road still hums, I'll keep riding on through them dusty trails.